When we opened Symphony, during crossing, we lost like 17 trees. Okay, 70 trees. So far, here in Icon, we lost 1 tree here. And I have 3 at the forward of the Central Park starting to die. So I start to select best trees that they can survive. Because on that location, you know, this is very micro weather condition in there. Only like 1 hour sunlight, then that's it. Even the ship is turning around, same place, same location, not much sun going in there. That's why they die. But the rest, they're doing good. Like for example, these trees, they call it Pachira aquatica or Guyana chestnut. This is only an experimental. First time they have this. And she's doing good so far. Okay? The biggest trees on the high seas with a planter size of 2 meter by 2 meter and 1 meter depth. Enough to sustain the needs of the trees. Okay? From time to time we do the trimming. We need to maintain the height of the trees and the width. For some reason, just in case there's a fire, they don't block the pathway. We need the trees maintenance every 3 months. Okay? Yes, sir.
How deep does the floor go to allow for roots?
1 meter.
1 meter?
Yeah,
Okay,
1
right.
meter.
Okay.
Yeah, enough to sustain the needs of the.
Got it.
Yeah.
Did you have bugs here? Live bugs, insects?
Insects are come and go. Okay, we are going on every ports. They migrating on boards, but when we found them, we eliminate them. Okay,
You spray them? You spray the tree with insecticides or?
we use the systemic for the insect. Yeah, there are some insects that need the contact. We have the contact pesticide. Okay, on your back, the living wall. If you notice, there are some ferns in there. They are not intended to be there. They are just weeds. I just came back. I just came back from vacation from 3.5 months. Okay, 3.5 months, no maintenance. Now we start to going up again to do the maintenance. Last Saint Kitts, February 25, we start replacing some plants on the forward starboard side of the ship. I'm going to show it to you later what we done there, and we continue on Coco Cay. Yes,
How do you water that?
they have the dripping system for every module of the living wall. I'm going to show it also to you later how the living wall works, how they build it, how the waters come in. The watering days is like 3 times a week. Okay, 2 days is normal water and 1 day is fertilizer. If we need to inject, like for example, we encounter some insects, then we injected separate gallons for the specific insect that we encounter on the for every living wall. Like for example, on your back on the side, there are some greens that turning brown. They were attacked by thrips insects. Okay? The thrips eating the greens, and later on they start to getting brown. Okay, we're planning to by next cruise we're going to change those plants. We remove everything, including the soil. We treat the wall. We put new soil, then replant it again. Yeah. Okay, let's go on the other side. Okay. Sometimes designers are looking for beauty, but they don't consider the plants if they're gonna survive in one location. Oh, that's why we're here. Every day we can see if the plants is surviving in a specific location. The designer placed the yellow greens on the wall, they place here. And they constant burn because of the bright sunlight. Okay. Then we started to replace them that are suitable for the sun. Okay. Plants. Not all plants are allowed on board. We need the approval of the U.S. Agriculture if these plants are allowed on board. Like for example, during my time in Symphony, the contractor placed these azalea plants. Azalea is very beautiful, bushy, beautiful flowers, but they are toxic. They don't allow it on board. Anything plants that toxic to animals, to human, they are not allowed on board. They are very strict in regards of this plant. We're following the rules of each sport that we're going to. Like for example, if they said that this plant is not allowed in our country, we're not carrying those plants. Wonder of the Seas. Wonder of the Seas is designed as a Asian ship. But due to pandemic, they divert the itinerary from Asia to US. From then, they replace all those Asian plants that not approved by USDA. Very strict. Australian government. Any Australian here? Yeah. They are very strict with the insect. If they found insect on your plants, on your soil, they're gonna stop you or remove all the plants that you have. It happens to me in 2012. I was in Rhapsody then. Then they found this silvery insect on the soil. Okay? And they asked me to remove all the live plants on board. Quarantine. Incinerate. All live plants. Everything. Yeah. They asked me. But we need to follow them. That's their rules. They are very strict with these types of insects. Yeah. Okay, let's go on that part. In the Oasis class, they have this some seedlings and place here underneath. They are just still a baby. Yeah, I just keep some, but those are not designed for Icon. Icon is designed like more on greenery. Yeah, and the structural is tri-dimensional. If you compare it to Oasis of the Seas, most of the plants are on the side of on the central part. Here they are in the middle, and every angle you have the view. Yeah, those that is the style of the Icon of the Seas. I don't know if those orchids and they get bloom and they sow it. I don't know if they ask me to remove them, but I love orchids. On your back, we have they call it black olive trees. They produce flowers, but they don't produce fruits. Okay? Fruity trees are not allowed on board. For some reason, if they start to bloom, they attracting insects. And those insects get inside the restaurant. And you complain. They try to avoid those things. Even the vegetables, not allowed on board. They have flowers, but they don't produce fruits, and they don't attract insects. Okay, I'm going to explain to you about the living wall on that side. Let's go on that side. They almost the same. The difference is the number of plants. Here. Oh, yeah.
Do you want to be here in the shade?
No, it's okay.
Well, you'd probably still be in the. You
can come on this side. They bounce in there, they get hurt, and the next morning you found them dead. Sometimes they get inside your room. If you leave your balcony open, they were attracted by the lights, they get inside. Then you call me in the middle of the night. Yes.
I saw a grasshopper, a live one, on the running track on deck 5 last night. A live grasshopper.
Yeah. They usually call us if they found some insects. We are also in charge for all the insect on board, like integrated pest management. We're not only doing just plants. We do plants early in the morning, like 5 a.m. in the morning until noon. Then in the afternoon, we start this pest control. That was planned every week. Yeah, that's company regulations. Yeah. Okay. About this living wall. The living wall is divided into 3 sections, like top section, mid section, and the lower section. Okay. When they hand over the central part to me, I have noticed that the top section of this living wall is dying. Is dying. For 3 months, no water, no fertilizer. Then they did the investigation, the engineering searched the problem, and they found that the valve on the top section of the living wall is closed. And you need to remove this canopy. So they make a direct connection from the main line on the side, going to the top section, and water start to, yeah. From then, we found that there are some plants that can survive in 3 months without fertilizer and water. Yes, there are 2 varieties of plants in there died, but the rest they survive. After continuous watering and applying supplemental fertilizer for them, they survive. Yeah. On this side, okay. If you can sow those green and the almost red plants, they are newly planted. We just placed them same kits, February 25. But we have only very limited time to work on the wall. Like we start 10 o'clock until 1 in the afternoon. So we need to stop. In Coco Cay, we going to continue and remove all the dead ones. If you notice the pink color on the side, it will go through the lower part of the wall until we finish all of those.
So all the little ones you put in just this week while we were at St. Kitts?
Yes, yeah.
It was very humid in here the other night when we came through. Is that because of the watering? Does it get humid?
Yeah.
Because of the...
Yes. But early in the morning, the deck department are washing the floor. That's why you can see them. Sometimes they're wet. Yeah. I am here at 2 a.m. in the morning last night. I have some project that I need to put some pesticide on specific plants.
If we're here between 10 and 1 tomorrow, we'll see someone working on that wall.
Yeah, we start at our planning time is 9 until 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but sometimes we delay because the deck department, they have a lot of project. If they start with me, so we can start early, then we can finish early. But definitely our time is 9 to 2 p.m. in the afternoon. If you want to see us tomorrow, we're hanging there. Okay? I have a very small place, like a working place. Okay? I'm going to show it to you. At this time, it's quite messy because I have a lot of plants inside that going to the living wall. It can fit 5 persons at a time. Okay? Then
Where do you pick up the plants that you're putting in?
We have a contact nursery in Miami. We just placing all the orders like 6 weeks before they arrive.
Have everything on board?
Yes, and they get on board. Okay, we go in there. I will show you my working area. Let's go.
Sorry.
But yeah, if you look at like 9:45, you'll see away from the greater shirt, we have enough floor and my daughter.
There's a door there. Okay. The living wall is divided into this piece. Okay? They call it stone wall. Good absorbent of water. Okay? On the top section, we have this dripping lights. It's automatic. I'm going to show you later on how it works. And there is a main line on the side. For every holes, we put a little bit dirt, then stick the plants in there. They will grow. All the roots we are going to spread on the pole. Yeah. In 10 minutes, the water from the top penetrating on the lower part of the module. Okay.
That's what you use for like.
They call it a stone wool. You can purchase it in the market in a different design, in different size. Okay. Okay, I need 5 person. If you have some question later on, we're gonna answer your question after the working area. Okay.
Huh?
2, 3.
Yeah.
Yes.
Vivi, come here.
Today start 4 a.m. in the morning. Or we're going to climb again the wall tomorrow. But tomorrow morning by 9 a.m. they should be here.
So it goes all the way around.
Yes.
the entire thing.
But we are only working on this part. We need to trim this part. See, they're growing very wide. We need to trim them or else they're gonna die. They're pulling themselves out of the module. They're getting heavy. Considering they have only small dirt in there. Although other roots holding on the stone wool, but the rest is not. If they're getting heavy, they will fall down. Like for example, what happened on this part, we just remove all the dry on the top section and they start to collapse. They start to collapse. So, yes ma'am. We remove the pots. So the roots will go on the pole. Yeah, they will.
That's foam, you said?
They call it stone wool. Roots are holding on those stone wool.
Is that basket motorized?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can remote it control on here or on the basket itself. It's moving up and down, then left and right. It can go around. If you see those frames around, it can go everywhere. They're using it for the cleaning of the glass and
Yeah.
for the maintenance of the living wall.
Do you know anything about why they
Look.
chose the
Look at those tracks.
the regular balcony on the other
They have
option?
cut
Which one?
that
Why
go
they chose
along
to
this
have
track
a balcony
all
on the other
around
ones
the
with
ship.
big pool balcony?
And the
Yeah,
cut
but,
itself can go
that's,
up and down.
Structural
And
design.
the control for the motion will be on board the cart or on the ground.
Okay, ducks.
And that's how they maintain the windows
Ducks. I love ducks.
And-
I love ducks.
and the
However,
vertical wall.
it's not fun for us because kids are trying to search duck, then pulling my plants, throwing in the middle.
You can
Yes.
see there are
Yes. Not only kids,
exposed area
sometimes.
right here.
Even parents. Even parents. But it's a nice to have this duck. So, but in the Oasis class, yeah. Sometimes they go in the middle of the planter, they step in my plants. They don't care. And it hurts. It hurts very much. When I start early in the morning, there are some footprints on the, yeah. Every day we do maintenance, non-stop working because of this dog.
You should put surveillance cameras everywhere and
Yeah,
then
but,
identify the guests and tell them,
No, you can. We cannot do that.
okay.
If they break it, then we replace it or we fix it. That's it.
Just extra work for you.
Yeah, just extra work. But for us, plants lover,
Yeah.
it's very hard. It's very, I'm working hard with passion for my plants. Then you wake up in the morning, but it's okay. It's okay. It's part of the job.
What's your favorite plant?
My favorite plant is birds of paradise. See? Good question. If we have some, like for example, myself, on the other ship I don't have this. Or if you have specific plants you love and you want it on board, you need the permission from the agriculture government before you. So if I'm going to follow my own design, I'm going to replace some plants in here. Then I will put my favorite
Which
plants
one
of
is
course.
that? Which one's your favorite? Which one is that?
This one.
Oh.
Yeah. No, the green one.
Oh, the green.
Like a banana. Yeah.
Is the red one a tea plant?
Yeah. Yes. And this one, the bromeliads. Less maintenance. Less maintenance. Yeah.
What is the red one called?
Thai plant. Thai plant. TI. Yes. Any question?
What's this one with the dangling?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, they call it akalaipa. Yeah. It's nice plants.
Did you have any say in the sculptures and all that stuff that went in here or no? Just the plants?
Just the plants. Yeah.
So, one question. So, with the sun, do you have to like strategically place the plants that do better without sun, with sun?
We do some plants relocation. No? It depends on the position of the ship. If these plants need sun, then constant the ship is going on this part. We need to place those plants on the shaded to the sun. See, if you notice those two trees in there, they start to lose green. So I have the plan already to replace that with a different plants.
Plant or tree?
Tree.
Tree.
Yeah. From the start, it was addressed to the designer already. They're not going to put it in the star because those trees are under experimental. Yeah. If they grow on board, then they will continue on the new ship.
What are you going to replace it with?
On my side, I prepared this Busida because Busida are tolerance in shade and sun. If you notice the side of Izumi, they are all greens, no? Just to complement the restaurant. They don't want to put some colors in there.
Is there any bamboo?
Bamboo, no. Any question?
The brown in there, is that all lit?
Yes.
Okay, so you gotta replace
They got it. They are on the plan also. Yeah. Every week we have, every cruise we have 2 days to fix the wall. Like for example, one wall, it takes 4 days, no? 4 days.
So 2 weeks.
Yeah, like
cruises
yeah,
for
2
one
cruises
wall.
for one wall. Then tomorrow we're gonna work on that, continue that part. Then the other week we need to, can you imagine these yellow greens in here? We need one day just to fix this part.
Oh, yeah.
Because of the location or the formation of the railing. If the basket is here, you cannot reach that part.
Yep.
You need to remove the basket and hang it on the other side again. Glenn, any question? Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hope you learned something about the Central Park.
Thank you very much. Thank you.